Welcome back to the Huckleberry Hideaway Homestead. Today we are having our church group, our community group, come out again to help out with the project. What we are going to be doing is taking down the siding off of the garage. So Jordan and I already got a head start today. We took off that top piece or bit, and then we are stacking it kind of over in that yard area. And we're hoping to resell it on Craigslist for people who, you know, make furniture out of reclaimed wood or do projects like that. Also, in the meantime, before everybody gets here, we're kind of moving all of our random electric wires that were run all over our property. We're gonna put that in my car because I'm gonna be taking that in tomorrow to try to get a few bucks from it. So, yeah. Anything you want to share, Jordan?
Along.
Yeah.
Be good to have everybody. Good to have some help out here today.
Yeah, last time it was good, and we're gonna do another meal this time. So we're looking forward to it, and we'll keep you posted. Hey guys, so I said I would keep you posted, but I haven't been doing that good of a job of it because we just started and got focused. So one of the things that we got completely done was taking care of all the cord that was over there. It was that huge junky pile, and we just kind of bent it and rolled it up in manageable piles and got it into my truck, or my, yeah, in the Subaru. I'll show you how we filled it up. Look at all of that. And then underneath it too is all the copper piping. But we'll see what we get for it. It'll probably be, watch, like $10. I hope it's more than that, but and then the guys and Lenice have been just trucking on this up here. I think they're on the last side right now. There they are. And so Jordan's plans on the next few days are to start getting the sheeting up. Oh, it looks like they're still working on the back a little bit. Look at that. Now all the dust can blow in there. Yay. Okay, now everybody has taken off. We ate dinner. We had lasagna. It was so good. And pie, and what else? Salad,
some chips,
lemonade. Oh, it was really good. I'm so full right now.
Strawberry rhubarb pie.
It wasn't strawberry. It was just regular rhubarb.
Just rhubarb, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But it was still really good. Yeah. So wanted to just kind of show you the progress that we made tonight. So look at this. Oh, you got to see it from the inside. It looks like crazy. Look. Ah! It's naked.
Yep.
So tomorrow, Jordan is going to get started sheeting.
I'm hoping to do these two sides, the short sides, and then first, and then I'm going to do the front, top and bottom, and then I'm hoping I can get that done in the next couple of, or this week I should say, between my next couple days off and then time after work. And then the last piece, the back upstairs, still needs to be pulled off.
Here, let's go over there. Here, will you put that lid on the trash can? Thank you.
And then I'll do the back. But I also have to pull these boards. Off. So I'm going to do the sheeting straight across these posts and across the studs. So I'm going to pull all these ties off.
So back here, so up there.
Yeah, so I have obviously some that I pulled out from pulling out that window, but I'm going to have to get up on the ladder and stuff to do this, but This will be my last side I do, I think. Will be this one. Because I've got more prep work to do for it.
We noticed over the last few days it's been very rainy, and all the rain is coming from this back side. It's like blowing this way, so that's why Jordan decided to keep this on until the very last moment.
Yep.
You can see the back part of your framing now. Looks good. You can really see where some of those are like not plumb.
The beams?
Yeah, the beams.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the beams are way off. These back ones aren't terrible, but I'm going to pull all these boards. Actually, kind of nice. I'll have some real nice long 2x6s. They look like they're all mostly screwed in. So I'll actually, thinking I was going to have to maybe get a couple more 2x6s to do some blocking in my frame. But I don't think I'm going to have to with all this.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. And I don't know yet for sure, but I might, once I get these last pieces of that old deck off, I might put a header up, kind of map out what I'm going to do for the deck back here, and put that on so that it can be
ready to go.
The metal can be done around it and that kind of thing.
Ah, okay.
We'll see. I don't know yet.
Show you this other side. This like weird gully that we have over here. Look at that.
Yeah, well, definitely. I think when Tom comes back out with his bobcat, he'll be able to get back here and maybe we'll clean a lot of this out. Because it's definitely starting to, or at some point, I guess.
Well, we gotta like have our concrete blocks to
and we'll need
support it.
definitely a bunch of them.
Oh, look at this. That piece of decking goes all the way over.
Yeah. He mounted it all the way to those beams.
Sorry, we're gonna have to take that off to put the sheeting.
No, I'm gonna shoot around.
Oh, this is where that rabbit nest was.
Yeah, I have to shoot around that.
And then I already showed you guys what Jordan and I did earlier up here. Now you can really see our door and window. Before, our door was like cut into like the third of the space that it actually is. So yet again, it was so nice to have people come out, give us a hand. It's hard to just put words to it other than like, we're grateful. But it's so much more than that. And I just think about the importance of community. So I've said it before, I know, like, so homesteading, being self-sufficient, it's all about being, self-sufficient, but at the same time, it's also important to have a community around you, people that you like love and trust, and that are willing to do stuff like this for you. So, and you for them as well. It's equally as important that you give back as well. So, yeah. We already talked about it in our last video, the hours that or especially Jordan has put in by himself, and then imagine like all the stuff that people have helped us with, like how many more hours that would have taken him to do, or us two to do together. And so it's just amazing. I would attribute it to God, like just give that glory to him, because these people are in our lives because of the Lord, and a lot of their willingness to help is because of that as well. So it's just awesome, so cool, and I hope you guys have been enjoying our journey here. Tomorrow, as Jordan starts to sheet, we will keep you posted on that, and then tomorrow our plumber is coming to finish out putting in the pipes for our propane. So we'll keep you posted, and we actually will keep you posted this time.
Hey, welcome back. Today it's kind of late afternoon now, but I got a few pieces of the sheeting hung. tacked up anyway. I got some more nails I need to run in them. But I had to run out for a dentist appointment, so I didn't get as much done so far today as I was hoping. But I'm going to hang a few more sheets, I think, here this evening and keep on going. Jeff was up here finishing up kind of the rough end stuff for plumbing, so he got finished the gas line today. So we got a gas inlet coming in over there. We'll have to tie that into a propane regulator and all that in the tank at some point. And then ran the line for the water heater, dryer, stove, and the heater. So pretty cool. I'm glad to have that stuff done. It looks great. He did an awesome job. Super happy. So now I'm just gonna hang some sheeting. Pretty boring, but hopefully this will really tighten up the structure. Wind is coming up a little bit. It's got smoky again. Kind of funny, this morning when Jeff first got here, we're standing here talking, and a red fox came running up. It was kind of looking at us and jumping around and stuff, and then it took off and went down to the dirt pile over there, and it was like crawling on the dirt pile and like rolling around and playing. It's kind of cool. So anyway. Well, good morning. I am working on my last day off for the week. Trying to get some stuff sheeted. Hopefully you can see pretty well behind me. Got almost this entire side done yesterday, despite the dental detour and everything. So yeah, pretty happy with that. I'm going to have to do some smaller strips along the top row, but it's nice to be able to do these full sheets. So actually I had one more hung around the corner yesterday too. I was just finishing tacking that up this morning. So goal today is to get the two rows like this done on this back side and the opposite side. If I'm good, if I have time after that, I'm going to probably jump to the front upstairs, start sheeting some of that. The front over here by the garage, I'm going to be doing some work on this deck, so check back for that. But I need to do some stuff there before I can hang the sheets, so hopefully this next weekend I can get to that. But yeah, so it's coming along pretty good. I'm glad we decided to do this. The board and bat that was on the outside, it was doing literally almost nothing structurally, versus this OSB, especially on its side like this, is adding quite a bit structurally. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm really glad that we did that. It was a smarter move in the long run. Do it once, do it right. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the progress. Getting all the second layer. So I have the entire first layer done, and then I have the wall on the other opposite side completely done, for the second layer anyway. And then this back second layer is all up, but it's not. It's just the edges that are on. So I still have to run all those nails down the middle. So I figure, see if I can get the rest of this up on this side, and then we're, coming in and doing some of those nails won't be as hard. Getting these up, and Megan can do some of that too.
Hello, it is a new day, and it's the end of our day, just about, and I had one of those days at work where I just needed, after I was done, I just needed to do something else. It's not that it was a bad day, it was just such a busy day where my brain And then right after work I was starting to do some video editing for next week's video. And it's just too much looking at the computer, too much sitting down. I should be working on my top secret project that I will hopefully get to show you guys next week. But I should be working on it, but I just really need to like be outside and do some kind of manual labor, but like the type that you don't have to think too hard. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be helping Jordan nail up some of the sheeting. So he's got all the sheeting in place already for most of the building, but not all of it is nailed in everywhere it needs to be nailed in. So he's looking here to chalk some lines, and I thought, you know, maybe you'd like to learn along with me how Jordan is chalking lines.
Howdy. So I got a chalk line here. Basically, what you need to do, I need to go get my ladder, but is center that on your stud. And I already have this one. I've been nailed. You can see my lines on these other ones that I already nailed. But center that up. Pull it a little bit tight. Snap it.
Snap, crackle, pop.
And then you got your line. And then the nailing pattern I'm doing here is basically 6 inches on every corner or every edge that I can, and you're about 3/8 of an inch off the edge. And then 6 inches between nails on every stud inside the plane of this board. So since it's a little different on the other side with the roof line, but over here with these big square sheets it's fairly simple, other than like there's a window under here. But you can see every 6 inches on that line, and where I can on these edges, like here, every 6 inches as well. That's a pretty strong nailing pattern, so these are pretty solid. So anyway, that's how you snap the line. And then another piece of this is to then measure up, make it easier when you're doing these long boards. We'll just run since I know I'm going to be doing 6 inches. I'll mark 6, 12, 18. And I'll do the same thing on this end. Sometimes I'll do one in the middle just to help line it up. Then, especially when you got a bunch of studs underneath this, you need to be all on that one particular line. Where am I? There. So now I've got a line at 6 inches all the way across this board, so I can where these, I snap these horizontals and the verticals and the horizontals. So horizontal on every stud, or sorry, vertical every stud, horizontal at every 6 inches, and then where those intersect, nail. So that's kind of the fastest, easiest way to do it.
Makes it pretty brainless. Yep. After you do those initial measurements.
As long as everything's square, which most stuff is. Every once in a while I could run into something that's not perfect, but you have to make some adjustments. But by and large, that's the easiest way. I started out and I was just, I don't know why, but I was snapping my line, and then I pulled my tape measure out and I just marked every 6 inches, but I was doing that on every line. That's why this side, it's just you to see the verticals. And I figured out, hey, I just snap 6 all the way across, and I've got my markers good to go. So Megan's gonna work on that. I'm gonna see about getting that last strip around on the bottom, or on the top here of the bottom section. There's still that remainder of that deck I need to pull off as well. But that's the plan. See if I can get this kind of buttoned up. Just have to cut like a 12-inch strip and nail it up, so shouldn't be too hard, hopefully.
Well, let's get to work. Hey guys, so in the last video, we like had talked about, oh, the plumber's coming, oh, the plumber's coming. And then like probably in some of these videos that you saw in this one, you saw some of the plumbing work going on in the you saw it in the background. Well, we had actually done a video walking you through what had gone on with the plumbing. But when I was editing, I'm like, I don't know what happened to that video. So Jordan's rustling around over here. So we're gonna fill you in on what's going on with the plumbing and why it might look a little different than normal.
Howdy. So plumbing here, just kind of a quick tour. You'll notice it's mostly surface mounted here. The reason for that is because this is kind of a post frame construction. These posts are and beams are structure. We can't really drill through those, despite adding some framing and stuff in. The framing is just kind of there for insulation, and we can run some things in there, but you can't really obviously run like this thick of a pipe through that, or this thick obviously. So surface mounted, this is kind of our little utility room, or will be. So it turned out great. Jeff did an awesome job.
Yeah, you probably saw like his trailer in the video, like with our church group that I was walking around, because his trailer was parked out there. So if you live in the area, he's a good person to get hold of.
Yeah. So what we have here is, we'll run through the drains real quick. So this is for the washer and dryer, or I guess washer, right here. So there's the drain running in. This drain is going to be for like a sink, and we're also going to tie in the water heater drain into that. This is the vent stack for all the stuff right down here. So it's a big line because it's also venting for this toilet and this drain, and then the main line itself. So that's a 3-inch. So as I said down here, this will be a toilet. This is a floor drain, and then this is in the main stack coming up from what I had put in. Up here you have toilet, shower, and then this is the
Vanity sink.
And then those are also obviously running into this, but then they're all running into the one right back up there, which is another vent for that sort of set. And that all ties in here, and then this long one is for the kitchen.
Yep, that's the kitchen sink.
And then the PEX lines are obviously your hot and cold water lines. So those run to those same fixtures that will all need that. And then Jeff ran this is black iron gas line. So there'll be a propane tie-in and on the outside there. This is going to be for the water heater. We've got
Yeah, we got this water heater. It's like a very energy efficient one. Like I think the most energy efficient right now.
Yeah, very efficient. It's a condensing. So when you run the vents for it don't have to be like a steel vent, like a stainless. They can be PVC because the exhaust is so cool.
And I'll show you.
It kind of recirculates, from my understanding, kind of recirculates and condenses the gas or the exhaust and kind of reburns it before it finally goes. So that's where you get that.
I'll show that to you again because you can actually get tax credits on these.
Yeah, there's rebates on them because they're so efficient.
Yeah. What do you remember what the rebate is on them?
Here in Montana, it was between the feds and the state. It was about $800 on a $1,200 water heater. So in the end, we'll pay about $400. So real quick on the gas lines. So here's the inlet. This will be for the water heater itself, and then runs up, tees off. We've got one that comes up and over, drops down for a gas dryer. We don't have a gas dryer right now, but put that in because we'd like to go gas. And then this line running this way tees off for the heater that's going to be down here in the garage. and then over that way for upstairs for a range.
Yep, gas stove. Yep.
So that's all the plumbing.
Down here.
This upstairs, we'll go show you quick what we got going up there.
Got a lot of plywood up here, so but
Yeah. Just kind of in the way, but vanity will be sitting right here.
see the plumbing coming up.
If you come over here and peek around my this OSB toilet right there. Obviously the shower here. And then over in this corner behind the shower is that vent stack that's coming up. Take a peek there.
You can kind of see it there.
So it's going to go out and then up. So we have those pieces cut. Jeff left them. I might do that myself once I sheet the outside here. But it shouldn't be too bad there. So, and then over here is that gas line for the stove, and then the water lines and the drain for the
Kitchen sink.
kitchen.
Oh,
Now,
talk about that vent.
yeah, so the vent on this and the vanity, it's an internal, like a check valve vent. So instead of having to vent open to the outside and dealing with another penetration in the roof, right now we're just going to run this valve there. You left me one for here.
Yeah, we'll put it on top of that.
Sure vent.
Yep, we'll put it on top of that bathroom one too. Like the main reason they use these is usually in like just renovation or improvement projects where you're not really starting from scratch, because you can't like get to like some parts to run the plumbing out for a traditional vent.
Yeah, because like right here,
Yeah.
sort of running it right here and then punching it out or something like that, we use one of these check valves. What it does is it lets air in at the pressure rate of the room, but it's like a check valve, so it seals and it doesn't let any of the vent air out. So they're kind of used more in like renovations where you can't get to roof penetration, but it's a good spot for these couple. And the other thing is, on that kitchen one, we could punch that out. Maybe we will someday, but it's a good alternative. Here, there's not really a good way to punch out on this bathroom sink.
And it all goes back to like, you know, we can't just drill through some of these structural pieces. Like, we can't really drill through that structural piece there. And I don't know, it's just an awkward wall to drill through. Plus, like over here, the main reason too why we decided maybe not punching it out the roof is because like the grade of the roof is it would just make it more difficult and more expensive to install. And
It'll catch snow too.
Yeah.
So I don't. It's just one of those things where we can though. He put it so that we could, and if we wanted to in the future, hopefully we'll be re-roofing the next couple years too. But you could cut it and punch it out.
Yep.
Not that big of a deal on this one. That one is gonna always have to be a sure vent just because of what it is.
Yep.
So, but I think it will should work pretty well.
Yeah, so apologies if you've been seeing that in the background, like what is going on there. There's your explanation of what's going on. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please also comment, ask us any questions that you'd like us to answer. Sometimes as we're filming, we're just go, go, go. There's some things we don't think about, and obviously like we're aware of everything that's going on, but you viewers who are watching this aren't. So please make us aware of like if there's something that you do see in the background you wonder about what's going on there, and we are happy to fill you in on it. So thanks for watching. We'll keep you posted on finishing sheeting the back of this, And then I think we got some other exciting things coming up soon. So thanks and stay tuned.